You know, I often talk about how a lot of black folks within our community, we are quick to ridicule and attack each other, but we don't have that same motivation and ambition to attack other sources that contribute to our destruction. And the reason why I talk about that a lot is because I want my people to think about the things that we say and do to each other that affect us on a day-to-day basis. And I ran across a video of this sister basically, telling women, she had a lot of solid points. But she basically was telling women that the same thing that you want done by your man, or the same catering, the same protection, etc., that you want from your man, you need to distribute that back to him. And I think in society as a whole, and it has nothing to do with race or anything like that, but I think society as a whole, we put in, young women's minds that they don't have to bring too much to the table besides a vagina. Whereas, with our men, it's you have to be making this amount of income, or, you have to be a provider, or you have to be a protector, and this, and this to be a good man for a woman. I'm not saying those are things that you shouldn't have or things that you shouldn't contain as a man, but we don't put the same emphasis or I would say the same pressure on our women, when there's a lot of things that women have to bring to the table as far as just being a good woman, or being a woman that a man will want to choose to be in his life as his wife. But the video that I saw, there was a lot of, like I said, the sister made some good points, but she was cool until she started making generalizations about black women. And I'm going to go ahead and play the video for you guys, and I'll come back with my commentary. But I want you guys to pay attention to what this woman is saying.
Message. Y'all chicks always talking about what a man don't do, right? Yet, what the hell do you do for him? Because all I hear is females complaining about, man don't do this, man don't do that. Boo-boo, you think that man don't want to go on a date? When the last time you took him out? When the last time you wrote that nigga a card? When the last time you stashed a little note in his pocket talking about I love you? When the last time you lit a candle for his ass and made a romantic night for him? Y'all always want. Rub my feet, rub my back. Come on, y'all can't be serious. Like, yo, you know what? Do yourself a favor. If your dude like Spider-Man, the ninja, I don't freaking know, men are weird, video games, whatever. Girl, guess what? Put a ninja suit on, jump out the goddamn closet talking about come get this pussy. Say that. How about that? Do some goddamn tricks or something. Do something different. Surprise him. Okay, men like that too. Y'all always want. That's all you hear out of a woman's mouth. What I want, what you need to do. What? Yo, what do you need to do? Okay, women got roles. What you need to do? Y'all always want. Y'all so selfish, it's crazy. Okay, not for nothing, the women I see getting rings out here, those are selfless women. Okay, not selfish women. Selfish women gets nada. Sorry. Okay, what's that dumbass song y'all chicks saying? Get nada. Yeah, y'all chicks ain't getting the goddamn thing because y'all don't deserve it. And you're not worth it. Okay, man come home, he want a hot shower, he want a goddamn Henny on the goddamn rocks. Go bust out that goddamn baby oil, heat it up, rub that nigga feet. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all too good to rub a dude toes? Shit, Vivica A. Fox out here licking butthole, and y'all act like y'all can't rub a nigga toes. The fuck? Really? Like, man, listen. Y'all females need to put that pride to the side, and y'all need to start doing stuff for men. Like, what's wrong with trying to make a man feel special? Men like to be catered to. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't know? Shit, let me tell you something. My boo straight, girl. Let me tell you. Feet rub, back rub, come home, shower on, Henny on the goddamn rocks. Give him the remote, let him be. Okay? Blow that dick down like y'all be blowing them damn trees, okay? Y'all put so much damn effort into everything other than pleasing your man. And you get mad when another bitch please him. Girl, please, y'all be like, fuck that nigga. Into another bitch, fuck that nigga. You can't be serious. Listen, I don't want to be beating a dead horse with these videos. I just don't understand how y'all women want. Y'all always want something, but you're not giving anything. You have to give to receive. Okay? I don't even give to receive, to be honest. I don't really care if I get or if I don't. I'm a caterer by nature. That's just how I am. I'm always trying to please somebody. So, Y'all females don't want to please anyone. Y'all just feel like, you know, this his job to do this, it's his job to do that. Actually, it's not his goddamn job. He's just trying to show you special. But yes, you're fucking simple as you fail to show him he's special. A man want to feel special too. You can't be serious. You want a back rub? He want a back rub. You want your feet rubbed? He want his goddamn feet rubbed, bitch. He tired too. Like, are you serious? Y'all talking about, oh, I gotta work, my responsibilities, my kids. Everybody say to have all them damn kids, and they ain't even his fucking kids. So now he gotta worry about how many fucking kids you got. So now he gotta wait after all them damn kids, after you straighten up all your damn children, homework, and washing their asses and shit. This is why dudes don't want to deal with you goddamn baby making assholes now. Okay? Cause all they gonna hear is what you gotta do with your kids and your responsibilities. Girl, you better say that for Tyrone. Okay, the same nigga you had them goddamn babies by. Don't no dude want to hear that shit. This is why dudes are going out their race. They ain't got time for all these goddamn black women problems, yo. Y'all issues and baggage and shit. Y'all chose to have all that goddamn baggage, bitch. Please. Don't nobody want to deal with that shit. Man, I don't even fault these dudes for going out their race. Now, I would too. What?
Alright, so you guys, you guys saw the video, and your sister, she's quite a character. I'm loving the East Coast accent, though, but yeah, she's quite a character. But she made a lot of solid points, you know what I mean? This is stuff that us as men, you know, we talk about when we're in the barber shop or, you know, we just out chilling somewhere. This is things we talk about. And I posted something the other day on Facebook. It was a picture. Actually, I might put the picture in this video. It was a picture of a woman that was on a date and she was on her phone. And I got all kind of cats, you know, commenting and, you know, expressing their thoughts on it or how they've experienced that on dates. And a lot of these women out here just don't know how to interact with a man. And I think part of it, you know, goes back to, like I said, society's standards for women. But then also we have, you know, a lot of women, not just within the black community, because they always like to throw this on the black community. I think it affects us a little bit more, but this is universal. We have a lot of our young women that are growing up nowadays without a father in the household. So what's happening is that you're getting a one-sided lesson about how to conduct yourself in life. And, you know, a father is the first man that a young lady looks up to. You know, that's who she views as, okay, this is this type of man that I want to one day marry. You know, somebody that, you know, doesn't treat me like I'm their daughter, but has the characteristics and the integrity and et cetera, that my father has. And when that's missing within the household, what happens is a lot of times these girls grow up and they don't even know how to interact with the man. You know, you open the door for them, they won't say thank you, they're on their phone every goddamn 2-3 minutes while they're on a date. They feel like they have somewhat of an entitlement issue. And of course, this is not all women, you know, because there's a lot of women out there that got their head on straight and know what's up. But there's also, you know, a vast majority of women who just don't know how to interact with a man. And this is something that has to be taught not only by your mother, but by your father. And a lot of times these women, they didn't grow up with fathers or someone who taught them how to conduct themselves or interact with a man. So we just got a lot of, you know, static. But, you know, she also mentioned something about, you know, she threw out black women out there. And, you know, a lot of times us as black folks, you know, we want to throw our own under the bus, you know, when in reality, it's a lot of women out here from all different ethnicities and nationalities that have this same bad complex about themselves, that just don't know how to interact with men. But she threw black women out there, and, you know, I didn't think that the generalization for this specific topic needed that, although I did understand the sister's point. Then she went into, you know, dating outside of your race. And I think there's a group of people within our community that find any little thing to date outside of race. You know, I was in the barber shop the other day. A little guy came in there, brother came in there getting his hair cut and stuff. You know, he was talking about how he don't like his baby mama and et cetera, and she do this and she do that. And he hauled off and said, I'm going to give me an old white bitch. So things can be right in my life. But he was dead serious. He wasn't saying it in a jokingly way. He was dead serious about what he was saying. And within our community, I think there's a form of self-hate when The minute we have an issue with the black woman or we have an issue with the black man, it's like, okay, well, I need to go outside of my race in order to have happiness. And I think, it's a form of self-hate, and it's just a form of us not taking the time to understand each other and us not loving each other. We don't see other races or ethnicities come out and say, oh well, the white man ain't treating me right, or this white woman ain't not treating me right, so I'm gonna go get a black man, or I'm gonna go get a Hispanic man. We don't see other races do that, because for the most part their family wouldn't condone it. And she mentioned something about black men, like I said, going outside of it, but most black men don't want to do that. Most black men want to be with a sister because, like I said before, black people, we deal with a certain uniqueness in society, and I feel like the black man, the black woman, what's the word I'm looking for? They they join well together, considering our unique experiences throughout this country and in society. The black man has the ability to understand the black woman, and the black woman has the ability to understand the black man, and together that's a strong force. And that's why we have so many things like the government or the welfare system, and et cetera, that tries to break the black families up. It's not always about us just not liking each other, or the black man don't want to take his responsibility. We have a lot of other outside forces that contribute to our destruction, that break the black man, the black woman up. And that's something that people don't talk about. But see, we don't attack that. What we do is when we talk to each other, we tear down each other, or we disrespect each other, or we don't sit back and we don't communicate or say, you know what, I didn't like what you did, you didn't like what I did, let's come to a common ground, let's fix this situation. What it is that we come out and we go, we basically attack each other, and we have this perception as if the other side is better, when in reality the other side is not better. But, I don't want to come out here and, attack this sister or anything like that, because I think this video was needed. She made a lot of solid points, because there's a lot of women out here who want the world but can't give a damn thing. I mean, just within my personal life, I run into women that want the world. I want a house. I want a man to be making this amount of money, this type of car, woo to woo woo woo, but they can't bring anything to the table. And like I said before, for my brothers out here, because there was a lot of brothers that was commenting on that post about the woman that was on her phone during the date. My brothers out here, the signs are always there. Sisters too. You gotta learn to pay attention to certain things. If you're talking to a person and they always talking about silly shit, or they can't have a conversation of substance, or they have the inability to listen or communicate with you, these are issues that are going to be a serious problem if you guys get into a relationship. So when you sitting back at the table and the chick is on the phone, she's letting you know what she's on. So that's your cue to stop messing with her. I've also mentioned that I think men should be a little bit more selective about who they go out and date. A lot of times, because we're visual, if a woman look good, we want to take her out on a date. And a lot of times, we think, okay, well, if I take her here, or, I do this for her, if I buy this, she'll give me some ass. When in reality, women, for the most part, they cherish the time and the investment that you put into the encounter, opposed to where you take her or what you buy. It's about the time you've invested into you guys' relationship. And that's something that a lot of guys don't pick up and they don't understand about women. Now, you do have the little gold diggers out here and everything that, basically just want to use you for a date, or, they only want to talk to a selective amount of men who might have a certain financial background. But those are women that we just not even going to mess with anymore. 2016 is time that, we start picking better mates, and that's for black men and black women. But to wrap this video up, we got to get away from the generalizations. We got to stop thinking that, the baby mamas are just black women. That's a black community thing. Or the trifling man that don't take care of responsibilities, that's just a black man thing. That's just something we deal with. No, that's perceptions that the media has put into you guys' heads. But that's all I gotta say. You know, you guys give me your feedback. Let's start loving each other. Let's start respecting each other. We gotta put all this bullshit to the side, and we gotta come together to make a better future for our children, for ourselves. That's all I gotta say. I'm out. Peace.